When I first picked up the book Zen Mind, Beginner's Mind by Shunryu Suzuki, I was unaware of its historical significance in introducing Zen Buddhism to the West. This context adds depth to the text, highlighting how Suzuki's teachings became a bridge between Eastern philosophy and Western audiences. The book, based on Suzuki's talks, captures the essence of Zen philosophy in a relatable and timeless way. In the beginner's mind, there are many possibilities, but in the expert's mind, there are few. Suzuki illustrates this concept with more quotes from the original text, providing clarity on the importance of a beginner's mind. He uses examples from daily life to emphasize that the mind of a beginner is open, curious, and unburdened by preconceptions. He encourages us to approach every situation with this sense of wonder, whether learning a new skill, solving a problem, or simply observing the world around us. Suzuki emphasizes the importance of maintaining an open mind, illustrating this with quotes and examples from the original text to preserve the richness of the source material, that of a child discovering the world for the first time. As we grow into experts, we often become trapped by what we think we know, but curiosity and openness are the keys to experiencing life fully. He writes, "The beginner's mind is a mind that does not hold on to ideas of attainment. When we let go of self-centered thoughts, the mind becomes open, and only then can we truly learn." This reminded me of my early days learning to code. Back then, everything was exciting and new. Over time, I grew complacent, feeling like I knew enough, and the spark of discovery faded. This book reminded me that, to keep growing, I must nurture that beginner's mindset. Practicing meditation. When body and mind unite. The book introduces three core elements of meditation: posture, breathing, and bowing. Suzuki provides vivid descriptions and thoughtful reflections on these practices, offering both practical guidance and philosophical insights. Each component becomes a gateway to mindfulness and self-awareness, with quotes like, "When you sit, sit with your whole body and mind. When you breathe, breathe with the universe." This perspective helped me see meditation not as a rigid task, but as a natural state of being, accessible at any moment in daily life. The first principle, posture, zazen. Suzuki describes the zazen posture: legs crossed, spine straight, hands forming the cosmic mudra. This position is more than a physical stance. It symbolizes the unity of opposites, body and mind, self and universe. The second principle, breathing, observing without control. He suggests watching the breath like observing ocean waves, not trying to control it, simply being present with each inhale and exhale. When thoughts arise, we don't need to resist them. Just notice and let them pass. Don't try to stop your thoughts. Let them come and go, like waves on the sea. If you don't cling to them, they will naturally settle. The third principle, bowing, a humbling practice. Bowing, as Suzuki explains, is a physical expression of humility. It reminds us to release the ego and recognize our connection to everything around us. When we bow, we give up our self-centered ideas. We bow not to achieve something, but to express our gratitude to the universe. I tried bowing with intention and noticed a subtle shift, a sense of being smaller yet more connected to the world. The right attitude in meditation and life. Suzuki explores the right attitude for meditation with vivid examples from the original Zen teachings, including quotes that emphasize humility and openness. He writes, "The most important thing is to forget yourself and to sit just to sit." He explains that this applies not only during meditation but also in daily life. For instance, when cooking or cleaning, we should immerse ourselves fully in the task, without distraction or desire for recognition. Suzuki continues, "To give your sheep or cow a large, spacious meadow is the way to control them." This metaphor illustrates the mind's nature. When given space and freedom, it settles naturally. The teachings on attitude emphasize humility and openness. Suzuki describes how to approach each moment with curiosity and acceptance, embodying the beginner's mind in all aspects of life. Suzuki delves deeply into the mindset required for meditation, incorporating more original quotes to illustrate his points, emphasizing that our attitude shapes our experience. He draws parallels between meditation and daily life, encouraging us to bring mindfulness into every action. For example, he compares cooking to meditation. When you cook, simply cook, fully present and engaged. This teaching reminds us that mindfulness isn't confined to a meditation cushion, it's a practice for every moment. He also introduces the importance of letting go of preconceived notions. Suzuki suggests that when we listen to others, we often hear only our own opinions echoed back. By approaching conversations with an empty mind, like a beginner, we open ourselves to genuine understanding. When you listen, just listen, not to judge or respond, but to truly hear the other person. Additionally, Suzuki cautions against attaching goals or expectations to meditation. True practice lies in the act itself, not the outcome. This principle resonates beyond meditation. Whether learning a skill, facing a challenge, or building relationships, the journey matters more than the destination. When you practice Zazen, just practice. If enlightenment comes, it will come on its own. These insights helped me realize that mindfulness isn't about doing something perfectly. It's about showing up with presence, curiosity, and acceptance. Meditation, Suzuki teaches, is not limited to sitting still. It's an approach to every moment of our lives. Be fully present. Don't treat actions as a means to an end. When cooking, simply cook. When walking, just walk. Accept without judgment. Life's imperfection is its perfection. Letting go of judgments brings lightness. Let go of outcomes. Meditation isn't about achieving enlightenment, but about being present with what is. Final thoughts. Before concluding, it's essential to mention the 8 core principles of Zen understanding that Suzuki highlights. The first principle: beginner's mind. Approach life with curiosity and openness. The second principle: right attitude. Maintain humility and sincerity in practice. The third principle: Zazen posture. Unity of body and mind. The fourth principle: mindful breathing. Observe the breath without interference. The fifth principle: bowing with humility. Let go of self-centeredness. The sixth principle: non-attachment. Release expectations during practice. The seventh principle: acceptance. Embrace each moment as it is. The eighth principle: compassion. Extend kindness to all beings. Beyond meditation, these principles resonate in everyday life. In the workplace, a beginner's mind fosters innovation. In relationships, presence deepens connection. The book reminds us that life itself can be a meditation if we engage with curiosity, acceptance, and humility. Closing the book, I realized meditation isn't some distant practice. It's an art of living each moment with awareness. Zen Mind. Beginner's Mind is more than a meditation guide. It's a gentle nudge to stay curious, humble, and open. If you seek peace in a chaotic world or simply want to understand your own mind better, I encourage you to read this book. Like me, you might discover yourself in each breath and every present moment.